When I was in high school, I remember hanging out in the back parking lot. Perhaps you were a back parking lot sort of person as well. I remember a friend of mine pulling up in a car, and I couldn't believe it. I got there just after he had shown up, and when I showed up, these doors were open on this car, and they were like a butterfly. They opened this way, and this car came up to my waist. It was so low, big, fat, low-profile tires. Looked inside, and there were Recaro leather bucket seats with a shifter that stood about that high. Just so cool. This thing looked amazing. I'd never seen anything quite like it. Never seen this body style. There were no markings anywhere that gave a name. It was just incredible. And as I walked up to see this, he had jumped in, he and another guy, and they brought those doors down, and then he started it up. And I realized this isn't some hot sports car. It's a Volkswagen Bug. It was just a Volkswagen Bug with a shell over it called a Bradley GT. It had nothing on the inside that a lot of my friends had at that time. It was just a bug. You see, God wants us to be empowered from the inside out. He's not trying to put a shell on. What he's saying is there's something else going on. And Paul says this, I pray that out of his glorious riches, he may strengthen you with power through his Spirit in your inner being, so that Christ may dwell in your hearts through faith.